Welcome to Wollaton Hall and Deer Park. Wollaton Hall is an Elizabethan country house of the 1580s. The hall was built for Sir Francis Willoughby. It was built between 1580 and 1588 by the architect Robert Smithson. He went on to design Hardwick Hall in Derbyshire. The village of Sutton Passes was situated in what is now part of the park at Wollaton Hall. The hall was unused for about 4 decades before 1687 following a fire in 1642. Another fire in 1801 damaged the original interior of the hall. It was remodelled by Geoffrey Wyatt-Ville, who had worked on Chatsworth House in Derbyshire. In 1926, Nottingham City Council bought the hall and grounds. In the grounds of Wollaton Park is the Camellia House. It is one of the earliest cast iron glass houses in the country, built in 1823. There are over 500 acres of parkland. The 25-acre lake was originally created in the late 18th century as part of the landscaping of the Wollaton Park estate. Wollaton Park also incorporates a golf club, but be careful of the deer. The lake has many wild birds and waterfowl. Heron Island is an annual nesting site for the grey heron. The surrounding parkland has a herd of deer, 90 red and 120 fallow deer. Let's have a look inside the hall. The hall is now the Nottingham Natural History Museum. In 1926, the hall became the home of George the gorilla, Hilary the hippopotamus, and Geoffrey the giraffe. The museum also has collections of taxidermy mounts, also rocks, fossils, and minerals. In the gallery of the main hall contains Nottinghamshire's oldest pipe organ, thought to date from the end of the 17th century, built by Gerald Smith. It still works and is blown by hand. In the courtyard is the Nottingham Industrial Museum. Part of the collection shows famous businesses associated with Nottingham, such as the lace industry, Raleigh bicycles, Boots, Players, and the telecommunication company Ericsson Plessey. The park holds many events, such as the Motor Show and Splendor. Thank you for watching my mini documentary. I hope you have enjoyed it and have learnt some interesting facts and history of Wollaton Hall and Deer